So yeah, there's so much conspiracy now floating around about the Xbox outage that happened yesterday throughout the entire day, and why. No one really knows why. I mean, if you search and look at the articles, if you search and see if you can find anything about it, they'll just pretty much admit to what everybody already admit to, that there was an outage. Xbox came out and they said they're looking into it, they're investigating, and that's about it. That was their message. They're investigating, but other than that, we have no more details as to what happened. So what do I think? Look, man, people have been messaging me on social media, Instagram, and other places. Some people are saying that they had no issues. They were able to use their Xbox. All they had to do was turn it off and on 3 times, unplug it, and plug it back in like 3 times, hard reset 3 times, and then it would work. Some are saying it's the some other issue within the console. I don't know. People who live outside. Well, I had one guy told me he lives in Puerto Rico, and he told me that he had no issues. It was working just fine. But Puerto Rico, it's like yeah, it's part of America, right? Or is it part of America? We just don't know. Sorry, Puerto Rico, we just don't know if you're with us or not with us, or part of us, not part of us. I just don't know. It's still the jury's still out on that one. So, well, I'm just looking at like here, 50 states, But anyway, I had people from Puerto Rico telling me like it's working fine, no issues, and again. And then we had some people tell me that they can't access, like I can't. The same message error showing up. So there's a lot of mystery surrounding this whole thing, and I just don't know, because some people saying it's working. Some I guess it just depends, man. Like I said, for some people, like in Canada, they were able to use it. For some people in Puerto Rico, I guess Puerto Rico, it's part of America. I mean, I don't know. Is it really? I mean, legally on the paper, it's part of America, but I don't want to get into politics about that. They said that over there, they were able to access Xbox, no issues, and people in Canada, they were able to access it. People in Europe, it almost seems like certain states and regions there's an outage. From what I'm gathering, from what I'm looking at, it's but regardless, still, that's still an outage. That you still have a lot of people not being able to access the Xbox, and nobody knows why. Are we gonna hear anything from are we gonna hear anything from Xbox on this issue? I really don't know, guys. I know just as much about you. That's it. I know just as much as you know. Other than that, I really don't know. I've been reading about this, articles and from CNET and a bunch of other sources out there, and they're all saying the same thing. Like they said, there's still no word on what caused the issue, why people weren't able to sign in, why was this error there. Because some people apparently were able to turn off their console 3 times, do a 3 times hard reset, and then it would work. They'd be able to sign in. And like I said, some people didn't have any issues. Like some of my friends in Puerto Rico, island. They were able to sign in, no issues, no problems. People who live in Canada, some of my friends in Canada, they had no issues. People in Europe, they had no issues. Again, even in Europe, it'll kind of depend. It depends, Some people in UK were able, some they weren't. Some in Germany, they were able to sign in, some they didn't. Some in Balkans regions were able to sign in, some they didn't. It was like a roll of the dice, bro. Honestly, the whole thing was like a roll of the dice. It wasn't like a major global outage. It was more like here and there, like a roll of the dice. So it's like a roll of a dice. Some were able to sign in, and some they were not able to sign in. So nobody really knows. So it's yeah, there's really nothing, I was even debating if I should make this video, but I felt like maybe I should do a follow-up. Like, so yeah, until we hear it from Xbox or from Phil Spencer himself, until we hear it from some representative from Xbox Live Service, and they can shed some light on this and tell us, okay, we investigated, we know what has happened, da 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 da. But you have to consider, maybe they're still investigating, maybe they're still trying to figure out what went down, For right now, it's still a mystery. We still don't know. People are making all kinds of jokes. People are saying that Phil Spencer has tripped on the Xbox Live wire, and my reply to that was, I think Jim Ryan came in for July 4th, Independence Day celebration, and he came to visit Phil Spencer at his home in Seattle, Washington State, and he was asking Phil, "Hey, where's the bathroom?" And Jim Ryan got lost and tripped on the wire, and that's it. On Xbox Live wire. There's all kinds of jokes out there. Well, he was looking for a bathroom, and he apparently went to the office, Phil Spencer, and tripped on a wire, and got lost. So there's all kinds of jokes, coming from ponies, from fanboys. That this fanboys war. It's a continuation of never-ending continuation. So look, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're back now. We're here. We're back on the horse. I just don't have any answers. No one has. We're just speculating here, and we can speculate all night long. We just don't know right now what really happened and what the reason was. The bottom line is, it's back. You can play it. It's here. Like I said, only Xbox will be able to shed some light on this whenever they decide to do, if they ever decide to do, tell us what really happened. We just don't know right now. But again, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Who cares? The bottom line is, it's back. It's here. I hear a lot of talk from Sony fanboys saying, "Oh yeah, hold my beer, Sony." I was like, dude, how many times Sony got hacked? How many times Sony got outage? Come on, man. Let's stop pretending that you guys are something special. All right. This has happened. This happens with not just with the Xbox. This has happened with PlayStation. This has happened with Nintendo. This has happened with Steam. This has happened in the past. It is what it is. Yeah. Like I said, there's all kinds of jokes out there, floating around this. People are making all kinds of, it's internet, man. It's internet. It's just, people are going to act goofy and make goofy stuff. It's just internet, man. You have to just go with the flow. But the bottom line is, no one really knows. Nobody knows why. We don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments down below. A lot of jokes, But anyway, my whole thing is this. Does it really matter? Who cares? It happened. It's not the first time it has happened. It has happened to PlayStation. It has happened to Steam. It has happened to Nintendo. It has happened to a lot of companies. All right? So, the bottom line is this. It's back. We're back on. Xbox is here. It's all good. That's it. I mean, what else do you want? Yeah, that's it. We're going to play some finals and some Descendants, and, going to have a good time. All right, guys. I'll see you in the live stream. Take care.